Well, hello Pisces, friends, born under the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. This reading is for you. Now, it's for the month of September. It looks at your finances, maybe your career, home, your foundation, maybe investments. It talks about money and security. If you want a love reading, I'm also producing an updated reading from last year. It's called Love in Two Parts, and it looks at two questions. Is this right for me, and will love grow? That again is at my Vimeo channel, and if you decide you'd like a reading meant just for you, your life, your concerns, you can reach me through my website contact form or through an email. Get that off to me and we'll get the process started. I handle that end of the business personally. I like the personal contact. You won't go to my website and find an auto pay button. Reach out to me and we'll get that process started, and you can have a reading of your own meant for your concerns, your journey in life, your birth sign information. Now, also, take a note. If you were interested in a reading while I was having my summer sale, well, this is what I've done, guys. I have lowered my prices to my sale prices. Those are now my new prices. That's my new price list. It's easy. You pay for an hour reading, you pay for a half-hour reading, or you can get the lowest price reading, which is a one question, and I don't stop until I answer it. So, find those new prices over at my Weebly website. I know everybody's going through a horrible, horrible financial time right now. If you're living in the States, we're being underappreciated, underpaid. We get barely any benefits, and some people are having a really hard time hanging on. And I don't think the dollar is any different no matter where you're at in the world. So I think the only people that are getting rich these days are a handful of lottery winners, and the rich themselves are the only ones that are benefiting from the economy. The small guy is still being held down, and I get it, so I've lowered my prices. I too, I'm in the same boat you guys are. So we're going to work our way through this together. New prices, go check them out. Now, let's take a look at a life journey card. Now, the life journey card is going to kind of focus, Pisces, on one, maybe a journey for you. Something that's been handpicked for you. If you've run into a period of time where, you don't know what your next step should be, or maybe you're thinking you need to start over, but how? This may be a little bit of guidance. And we've got energy healing. So, tap into your natural abilities. It's an important part of your life purpose, whether you are a yoga instructor or you're using this as a tool for clarity. There's really good, positive, healing energy that comes with that right now. And this can definitely tap into your, here, I'll put this here. It can definitely tap into your need on a financial level. You know, positive thought will bring a positive outcome. We all need to remember that, this was a really hard year for people. Financially, it's been a really rough year all the way around. And so, positive thought brings positive results. And if you've gone through a really sucky year, it's probably time to change focus, Pisces. I'm hearing Pisces rising. You guys need to, you know it. You know you need to change your thought pattern. You know you need to do it. It's the only way to change it. It's the only way to change it. Use that power of energy healing from within and change your focus. The doubt, oh my God, you guys are my doubters. You guys are the ones that really need the energy healing, Pisces. Now, I need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're focusing on the 9 of Cups. Complete satisfaction. But complete satisfaction comes with a great big side dish of greed. There's that energy, you know, I gotta have it and I gotta have it now. The 9 of Cups says I want it now, I want it fast. And so maybe you're striving to have a good chunk of energy during September. Maybe there's an element that I'm going to hang on to every cent I possibly can. I'm going to strive to be as greedy in my own situation as I can. Because maybe there's an element that is useful in healing your own situation on a financial level. Maybe this means you really have to dig deep emotionally and know that greed, on a personal level, it's being frugal, it's being self-sufficient, and it's being wise and considerate with your money. We have the King of Swords, the King of Spades. Pisces, I don't know if I see this as being you. It can be an actual person. It's usually an air sign, but this is a decisive dude. He's like really clear, focused, driven in his opinion. He only sees things one way. You could be talking about a spouse, an employer, someone who's got that hard line edge around your finances. Now, this can be you. It sits in the position of you. If this doesn't describe you, maybe when it comes to your finances during the month of September, Pisces, you are being straightforward, thoughtful, but clear about your direction, where your money is concerned. And to me, the 9 of Cups is really not sharing. It's about hanging on to as much of it as you possibly can. The 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is like being in conflict, probably with yourself at this point. Do I need it? Don't I need it? Very much being judgmental about every little issue that comes your way. During the month of September, it could very much be focused on, is this something that heals my financial energy or hurts it? Do I take it? Do I leave it? Do I spend that $100 on dinner and a movie? Or do I keep it safe and find another way to entertain myself? Am I in conflict with my thinking, where this sense of being, needing to be self-sufficient is concerned? You know, I understand that. I understand that impulse to satisfy that need. I'm going to have to listen to my own advice here, actually. The seven, another seven, the seven of diamonds or pentacles. So we go from swords to pentacles to the money. The seven of pentacles is reflecting on a situation, good and hard, about your finances. Is it enough? Am I doing enough? Am I cutting the edges enough? To me, this is about spending September really cutting corners, really weeding out the unnecessary stuff, and putting a lot more energy into conserving what you have. I get that. That is incredibly strong for Pisces right now, conserving what you've got. The Six of Cups, the connection to the past. So he's this energy from the past is connected to this King of Swords or the King of Spades energy. He's the decision maker. So you've got a situation here connected to something that brings around a recollection of the past, an experience from the past, something that makes you hold on, almost as if, shit, I had a bad childhood. I don't want to ever go through that again, and I don't want my kids to go through that either. So I'm going to have to cut corners on the things that I desire in order to make a better life ahead. It secures the future for all of us, but there are decisions around the past that need to be made. It could be past patterns, behaviors, but this is saying there's a connection to the past that is reflective of a karmic energy, which means it could be financial situations from the past being questioned. But again, it's saying that there's a connection here, that you've really need to look at. This is all about the mental examination of something. You have to consider something from the past as you're trying to work your way through this period of hard savings. Now, he's decisive. So he's got his eye on something. Maybe it's a new house. Maybe it's a better future. Maybe it's a vacation. Maybe it's a car, a new, better way to travel. Maybe it's a return home to the past. But there's something there that he is really driven towards making happen. But it feels like, you know, belts are going to be worn tighter in September and maybe even into next year as this situation, I almost feel, rewinds is the word I want to use here. It's something from the past, and maybe you're unwinding a situation from the past, cutting some corners and turning it into a better opportunity. But there really feels like there's an impulse to be very frugal right now in the things that you're desiring. You're wanting to cut back, and trust me, it's going to make a big difference in the healing energy around your money. Now, the Five of Wands. Now, listen, I get it. The kids are going to be barking, Mom, I can't use the same book bag from last year. The kids will make fun of me. Forget all of that stuff. Forget all of that stuff. You have a better goal. There's a negotiation here. So part of the cutback is negotiating with the people in your life. Instead of going to Europe on vacation, you may have to stick to the Wisconsin Dells. You know, it's, how about we stay at home and play board games and skip the trip to Europe. Let's enjoy one another. Take in a museum. it's the cutbacks that's really going to lead to a better sense of security here. It's doing without the big stuff in order to benefit from it. Feels like a period of time when your business may need some healing. So maybe business has been slow. Can I hear an amen? So maybe business has been slow. And you've had to cut your prices to bring business in. See, some people will raise their prices during a time of financial crisis. I have to see it the other way, and that's why I lowered my prices. We all have to get in there and dig deep and fight the good fight to make it through to the other side of it. The Six of Pentacles. And what did I just say? We're all working together. It's the Six of Pentacles. It's the equal, balanced give and take. It's I give to you and you give to me. I'm hearing that song again in my head. So there's the give and the take. Okay? It's the balance. And I feel like it's almost a collective thing that I'm getting here. I am generous with you. You're generous with me. And in advance, thank you guys, because I'm open for readings. I have slots open, and I really do invite the business in. Now, I am going to start taking holiday orders again. Thank you to all of those who did it last year. This year, I'm not doing live videos. That did not work. A lot of people weren't getting them. They didn't know they were coming. They threw them away. It got to be a hard thing to do. So I will be sending out email announcements, e-cards, with those this year, and they'll be great. And holiday readings, I will be posting a special deal as we approach October. I'll design a special deal for holiday readings, and you can give them as gifts, and people loved them last year. And in fact, I'm waiting for some readings. Come on, Mare, your mom, I'm still waiting to hear from her. I would love to do her reading. I need to hear from her. So give Mom a reading for Christmas or for her birthday. She will love it. Now I want to clarify her. Please. We're going long here with Pisces. The wealthy man. Wow. The privileged lady. My goodness. And the community. Messages of concern is that final clarifier. Wow. Okay. Well, what I can say. That it's sort of the bridge. I'm going to say that wealth and privilege is playing a part in this for someone. Probably this King of Swords energy. He's very much in control. He's very clear about what it is that he wants. The outcome is balance. It reflects, community just reflects on the consideration that maybe working together with someone is positive. Positive for you, the other person. Positive for the community. And yeah, there may be concern around this, around that energy. Do I have enough? Is it good enough? Is it balanced? Yes. It's going to turn out to be a balanced effort. But it feels to me here like once you get a chance to really get some abundance in the bank, something saved here, the situation turns around and it kind of balances itself out. As if you may have had a rough summer and business was slow, but as you gather this wealth in kind of a greedy, selfish way, and that's okay. That's okay. You're being thoughtful and considerate with your money. It's something that we all have to do. It's a place we all have to go. So the balance is there. It really turns things around for those of you who decide that saving your wealth is of the utmost importance. It really does kind of benefit your situation. And for some of you, it's going to put you in a position where, yeah, you'll be able to sacrifice something to put it towards the community. And that's a really good place to be. I am a Pisces rising, and I hope to be in that position too. And that's what I've got for you. Pisces, I ran long. I thank you very much. If you want me, need me, you know how to reach me. And I'm going to go now and do a love reading just for you. Take care, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising. Be well and peace.